Grounded.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remaster. Today on Roaring Currents, we are back. It's going to be great. We got Soulkey, we have Light. Here in a TVZ from RJB, top right, it's going to be Soulkey, winner of 4 straight ASLs. He didn't win a 5th one, but man, 4 in a row. What an accomplishment. He is very scary. And in the bottom left, it is Light. He's just been around for like 20 years now. Just playing Terran at a high level. He out-executes you even when you know what he's doing. So, again, scouting Light doesn't really help because you know what he's going to do, but he just beats you anyway, which is a very, very excellent skill to have. Kind of a weird one, but a good one as well. So this is Roaring Currents. You might know this map from watching ASL. I hope they bring it back for ASL 21, but players do complain about weird maps, so I kind of feel like we won't, but I got my fingers crossed anyway. So check this out. Island Center, 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock, top left at the 11 o'clock as well. We have land bases all over the place as well, but the land bases you can expand to, other than your natural, have fewer resources, both minerals and gas, than the island bases. Check this out. It's not a huge difference, but if you let your opponent take the island bases while you take the land bases, you will have fewer resources to win the game the longer the game goes on. So keep that in mind when you're playing on Roaring Currents. Now, Terry the Overlord. Yep, very happy to be back on Roaring Currents as well. Terry likes this one. It's got beautiful water, fish to look at in the water there too. Can Overlords dip down and use their tentacles to eat fish? I kind of feel like they can. I kind of feel like these tentacles are for eating things like, you know, fish and small rodents and stuff, and maybe even bigger stuff. Maybe they can eat an Ursidon if they want. That's my headcanon. Anyway, so we got an early gas here from Light. We have a hatch first here from Soulkey. Nothing too crazy going on. Extractor and a pool as well. Man, I have seen carrier rushes on this map. I've seen carriers against Zerg on this map. How crazy is Roaring Currents, man? I've seen 2-port Wraith openings from Terrans on this map. I've seen somebody rush to get a drop to the center base on this map. Man, maps dictate what players are going to do at such a high rate, man. Early factory here. So I think it's going to be... maybe it's going to be a mech push. Maybe it's going to be, again, 2-port Wraith opening here from Light. Thanks, RJB, again, for the replay for this super, super interesting opening here from our guy, Light. I'm loving it, dude. What is up? What is up, Light? So, Steve the SEV saying, all right, so we're walled off against an early pool here. No early pool, but he doesn't know that. Lair on the way with the first 100 gas. Overlord scouting out, seeing no expansion and no expansion that he can see. Maybe there is a command center inside the main base. Terry says, all right, man, I'm going to put my detective hat on, going to put my smoking jacket on, and we will see what's going on inside the main base here. So, look at this. Factory done immediately into 2 starports. Yep. 2 starports started at 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So darn fast. Overlord, are we going to see this? Are we going to see it? We got a vulture on the way. But this... oh, we're not going to see it. He sees the Marine and says, if I scout in there, I will be dead. But come on, man. You need to scout. You need to see the 2 ports. You need it. Using the barracks to see high ground. But, Marine's reach does not actually reach. That's redundant, right? The reach is not reaching to the place it needs to reach to kill the Overlord. Look at Soulkey saying, we're going to play hide and seek right now. I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Still has not seen the starports, but if these Wraiths kill him, he will know that was a 2-port Wraith opening. And then relay that back. Spire on the way. And down, walling off the front here with the supply depot and with the barracks that was walling off the natural. Floating buildings, they are good, aren't they? They're just so versatile. And let's see at what minute and second Soulkey knows it's a 2-port Wraith opening here. Bam, right now, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. 2-port Wraith, 1 Wraith, 2 Wraith. Spore. You need a spore, man. You need it. Are we supply blocked? No, Soulkey is not supply blocked. These Overlords are just like, all right, man. If it's my time, it's my time. If these Wraiths show up and kill me, fair enough. Well played, Light here. Dude, come on. I guess he's just waiting for the Spire. No anti-air? When the Wraiths show up, it's like, okay, well, I guess we do have Burrow. He did research Burrow to protect these drones. Overlords wish they could burrow, man. Overlord down. Supply blocking. Soulkey. Oh, burrowing not in time. Another drone goes down. And burrowing. Burrowing. Burrowing protects them, but burrowing hurts your economy. Okay, so excellent job there. Burrowing enough drones until the Scourge show up to not cripple Soulkey's economy. Unburrowing there. All right, so we have Mutalisks now. We have Cloak on the way, because of course we have Cloak on the way. It's a 2-port Wraith. Second base, about 60% done here inside the natural base from our guy. Boo-boo. Our guy Light. And everything's, you know, we're just kind of setting up right now. Mutas coming down. Scourge coming down as escorts for these Mutas. If we can get here, sniping the SCV before it finishes the command center would be great, but it gets distracted by the Wraiths here. And Cloak finishes. No, we gotta run now, big boy. The Cloak is done. Dude, Soulkey not knowing this. Yeah, splits him out, runs him out. This is like what you do against Corsairs. Dude, this is insane deaths. Huge death on those Mutas. They didn't even kill the SCV building the command center. Not that it would have stopped the command center from completing, because another SCV could have finished it very easily, but still, man. So is that still no... Okay, still not a Spore. All right, I don't know what we need to take these Wraiths seriously, but they are looking good, man. Okay, like 1 kill, 0 kills, 3 kills, and 1 kill. So we're adding up kills here. Wraiths getting kills on Mutalisks, getting kills on drones, getting kills on Scourge. All of it's pretty good. And then a Valkyrie follow-up with that armory produced down here, too. He recognizes that Soulkey is going into more Mutalisks. He knows it's not going to be a Hydra Den. He knows Valkyries are going to be awesome in this situation. We saw Barracks beat Soulkey in ASL 20 with a surprise Valkyrie Marine medic attack to the natural base of Soulkey. Soulkey was not ready for, and he lost all of his Mutas, and he died. I mean, Valkyries can be extremely powerful. Ever since the remaster came out and it made Valkyries more viable than they were before, then they've been awesome. There's a micro trick you can do with them where they can basically shoot out of their backside of the Valkyrie. They don't run into the problem where if you're in a big game where there's a lot of units, you run into the unit limit, and Valkyrie rockets don't spawn anymore because they're considered each individual one. I think it's considered a unit. So we've extended unit limits now in the remaster, and that helps them a lot too. Third base coming in from Soulkey. He's just gonna go Mutas, man. He's gonna his weapon of choice here against this Wraith Valkyrie stuff is gonna be Mutalisks. It's more racks coming in. I love this choice from Light. He says, you know what's really good against Mutas is Marines with Stim. Stim's on the way. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Academy down here next to the Armory. Came up after the Armory, and a fourth base coming in here from Soulkey too. Very interesting stuff. So, what do we got? A Carapace upgrade from Soulkey. We're flying in. It's going to be one heck of an engagement here. Place your bets now, folks. Is it going to be the Cloaked Wraiths of Light or the Mutas and the Scourge of Soulkey? He's chasing. He's got Overlords with speed. The Valkyries are running. I don't know why they aren't shooting back. Oh my gosh, the Mutas are unprotected. The Overlords are fast, but they're not fast enough to keep up with the Mutas in a direct engagement here. The Mutas can chase down the Wraiths, but the Overlords can't keep up is the problem here. I mean, can he snipe down this hatchery with these Wraiths? Yeah, but it would take a while. He is scanning. He scans in, sees, yeah, so no sign of a hive, no sign of a Hydra Den. And then, bam, Evolution Chamber coming in. Maybe he says he does need a Spore. Maybe it would be nice against this pretty heavy Sky Terran thing, but look at this. Marines with Stim done. Range upgrade for those guys coming in here, too. Third base is done. Fourth base going to finish here shortly from Soulkey. He's at 41 to 34 workers. That +1 Carapace finishing up. He's getting a second Carapace upgrade, which does help against those Valks especially because they have these little attacks, right? Each rocket is an individual attack here. And so the Carapace negates every one of those attacks. It's like Marines. They're little attacks, but they're fast. Every one of the Marine attack is negated by that armor upgrade. Scourge just kind of hunting her out, scouting out much as he can, scanning his front door, seeing a burrowed Ling, killing that, moving out. Scourge come in. They see an Academy blinking. They see the Engineering Bay blinking. They see the racks. They say, oh, Okay, so this is going to be not just Sky Terran. This is going to be Marines with Stim with upgrades too. He gets Metabolic Boost. He starts a Ground Carapace upgrade here for those Lings that was going to help against Marines as well, but I don't think they're going to be ready for when this attack shows up. Not even close. That Burrowed Ling sees everything that moves out here. Perfect scout from Soulkey. Sunkens are going to be huge here. Maybe a single Spore would help here as well. He's got to defend up the 3rd base and the 4th base. Where is the Terran going to go? Where's Light going to go here? He's going to go up to the 4th base. Okay, Spore up. Okay, extra hit. Sunken, yes. Wraith going to get killed. Charging in. Soulkey Valkyries getting so much work done there too. But Scourge connections are pretty awesome. Not enough. Valkyries, Wraiths, Marines still on the ground. I think Light that won that battle fairly handily. Scourge connecting. The Wraith ball is dwindling. But still, 1 Valkyrie here, 1 Wraith here. The Marines are still the problem. The 4th base is going to die, but I think Soulkey can afford to lose the 4th base as long as he has the 3rd, because again, this is a 2-base attack. Out of Light, he doesn't have a new command center coming in. The Hatch is going to die, but I think Soulkey is A-okay here. Right? He's doing fine. He's not happy about it, but he's fine. Charging in again. Scourge connecting Science Vessel. Valkyrie dies to the Scourge. Mutas all die in exchange for that. 1 Wraith remains. No, 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 say the Marines. Once again, the tech switch into Marines here with Stim, with range, with medic support was genius from Light. And I just don't know what Soulkey has to deal with this at this point. Radiate on the Mutalisk is great. The split was about a C rank split there. Not good. Lings, do they have that Carapace upgrade yet? They do not. It takes forever to get there. Sunken. More Marines coming in everywhere. This is too much, I think, for Soulkey to handle. The Mutas all die. The Lings are dead. Sunkens are not enough against this many Marines with the medics. And I think this base is going to die. Remember when I said the 4th base can die and it's fine? The 3rd base cannot die. And it's fine. Traditionally, Soulkey jumping in. Still no Carapace upgrade. Oh, Lings are so bad without that. And GG! Light gets the win. Soulkey taps out in 12 minutes and 11 seconds. What an insane showing there by Light. He had a build, he had an idea, and he executed it perfectly, man. The 2 ports right on time. The harassment, the Valkyries getting into the Marine transfer right on time. Getting the Academy after the Armory, but still having time to get Stim out and range out. Huge upgrades for these Marines. 6 kills, 7 kills, 6 kills, 3 kills, 9 kills. These Marines were crushing it, except for this guy. You need to do better, Marine with 0 kills. Yeah, the Marines were the MVPs here. The Valkyries were good. The Wraiths were good. They really kind of forced Soulkey into an air type situation, but I think Hydra Lurker would have been a better answer here from Soulkey. I really do. If he sees this, gets into Hydras, gets into Lurkers, then suddenly both the Wraiths are going to struggle against that, and the Marines are going to struggle against that. The Marines don't care about Sky. The Marines will kill Guardians. They will kill Devourers. They will kill Scourge and Mutalisks. If you fly, you will die to these Marines. They don't care about you. So that was just the genius move there. And it got scouted as well. Soulkey tried to prepare for it, tried to get that Carapace upgrade. It didn't finish in time to really make a difference. I'm not sure it would have made a difference, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is a 2-base. Come in, kick your face in, and then maybe get a 3rd once I've already won. That's what Light is doing here, is getting a 3rd base after he's won the match, which is a little bit funny. So, GG. Just the opening was crisp. I liked that he pulled back. He pulled into this area. Remember when he had the Valkyries for the first time? He pulled into attack and then just left. He's like, no, too many Scourge there, too many Mutas, fell back, kept his Wraiths alive, kept his Valkyries alive, and then got into the Marines, balled up, hit a beautiful timing attack at the 4th base. Sunken Defense was not quite there ready. 3rd base was not ready either. No Lurker tech, no Carapace upgrade for the Lings. The Mutas weren't going to do anything against this much Marine in a defensive capability. They're there for harassment. Mutas are there for engagements in the middle of the map. If your Mutas are defending a base, they're going to die. I think everybody knows that. Everybody knows how that works there. So just, man, Terran players, look at Light, man. Look at him. Look at him hit his timings just right exactly when he needs, what he needs. Is this? Yeah, +1 attack is finished by the end of the game too, but I think he just started +2, so I don't think he'd been there for a while. I'm not sure that +1 was a major engagement or a major factor in this game at all. But, you know, stim and range, beautiful. That's what you got to do. So GG, man. Light gets the win. Impressive display from him in our match today. 55,000 to 48,000 points in favor of Light. He ends up getting outproduced, but he outkills by a wide margin. Look at that, 80 to 30. Outkill ratio is huge. 8 to 3 is basically what? Basically 3 to 1. 3 to 1 kill death ratio will win many, many games of StarCraft for you, no matter who you're playing against. Buildings raised. 6 to 0 is a huge one for Terran 2. And out-resourcing the Zerg player. I think some of that is to the drones that died at the natural base, to the early Wraith harass, and the burrow. The burrow, again, saves the drones, but the economy is still hurt. It's like you pulled the drones away, you lose the mining time, and I think that hurt Soulkey quite a bit. I know they hate static defense. I know they do. He got it eventually, but I really feel like using one drone to build a spore in that mineral line at the natural base would have saved so much lost mining time and would have saved 2 or 3 drones that died there anyway. Right? Those wraiths show up and there's a spore there. They're not going to want to fight that. Those wraiths were not in number, but he had enough time to react to it. He did, right? He showed up with the, what did he scout that with? The Overlord, right? The Overlord was there. He saw the wraiths in time to get a creep colony down, to get a spore up, or at least try to get a spore up, and then saved it, right? I mean, it was close. It was really close. Hard to say whether it would have been in time. But anyway, GG, fun stuff on Roaring Currents, man. Can't be happier about this map. Again, I hope it comes back. I really do. And the more Roaring Currents games we get, the more Falcon will cast them. So thanks again for being here. And that's going to be it for me. This has been the Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.